Hi all, and welcome to EU4. You may notice that we've restarted yet again. You probably heard my crazed rage after the last episode where I got somewhat okay, then we fought a war and it didn't go well, and then Muscovy... Oh my god. So, what we're doing now is, I played all around, I had like 20 test games, just trying to see what I could do for an opening that I liked, that was better than what we had been doing, which was sort of trying to pick our best opportunity, go for a little bit of territory grabbing, had been Golden Horde, and then get run over. So, one thing I noticed is that as Kazan, often, and I've already done this just to make sure it happened, because it doesn't happen every game, but often you can get Uzbek and the Timurids on your side right off the bat. And so you can basically, not quite day one, but pretty close to day one, declare war on Nogai, which is what we're going to do. We're going to actually make them our rival first. So they'll be our rival. We're also going to immediately pick up some Merc infantry that we're just going to build, and then we're going to pick up 2 loans, I think, maybe 1 loan. Actually, 1 loan is probably all we need. Take 1 loan. I've tried this a couple different ways. 1 loan seems to be fine. We'll do some more Merc infantry. That'll get us to almost a full stack of units. We're going to move like we're moving towards here, and then we can actually declare war on these guys and promise territory to both the Timurids and Uzbek and give it to them. So what will happen here is very quickly we wind up running over, hopefully, Nogai. And we can take a large portion of their territory. We'll give some to the Timurids, some to Uzbek. It's fine. We'll take a large portion of the territory, immediately making us stronger. And then we'll have Uzbek and the Timurids as allies. And they'll be pretty strong allies, so we should be able to hold them for a while to try to counter Muscovy. The next thing is there are some decent ways to deal with Muscovy. It turns out your troops early on, especially on your own territory, are much better than Muscovy. So if we can build up and stay at our full manpower, our full force limit, excuse me, we have a chance to hold against Muscovy, especially if you've got allies in Uzbek and Timurids, and then break Perm off. And you can transfer vassalage from Perm, and that'll strengthen us. So sort of our first goal is let's run over Nogai, and our second goal is let's go after potentially Perm. So starting out here, we're going to declare war. Nogai has no allies yet, so we're going to declare war. We're going to promise you and call you both in. We're at war now. We're moving our troops over. We're also going to give ourselves a general, just to make sure. And I'm just going to make my ruler a general. Turns out pretty good most of the time. 2041 is not bad at all. And what immediately happens, you'll notice, is that our troop limit-wise, we're going to win this, which is exactly what we want. I just want to make sure we can win, and we're going to get a lot of territory out of it, which is kind of nice. We tend to get a pretty decent amount. We'll move up to speed 3 here. We're going to bring all of these troops together. And what I want to try to do is I'm going to try to come this way and then down, because what winds up happening is, yeah, see, almost always Uzbek comes down this way for some reason. Oh, I got a cross border here? No. It's really weird. I don't fully understand it, but so we're gonna come in here. We will merge all these together when I get a chance. There we go. We're gonna start sieging things down, which is fine. Like, that's what we want. We want to siege as much as we can down as early as possible. It is not uncommon for Golden Horde to declare war on Nogai the minute we've done this. And that's fine as well. We're going to take this fight up here. That's fine. Apologize for the pop-ups. Alright, so we're going to take this fight. We should just win it. We tend to. Not as good as we could. Yeah, so Golden Horde just went on Nogai. So one of the things we need to make sure we do then is take these troops and get them all the way down here ASAP. Because we want to siege that down, because that'll allow us to take territory. If we don't siege that down, and it's going to be tight. Okay, good. They're sitting on it. That's positive. Timurids, you can go sit there. We'll start sieging down these territories here, which is fine with me. So long as the Timurids take the capital, we're fine. The way these new things work, it's really weird how that all works. Let's attach, move you there. Yeah, let's leave you there. That's fine. Golden Horde will get some territory, but it won't be too much. I should have been detaching sooner, but that's okay. Let's get you over there. From you, detach another one. Attach another one, another one. Let's move you there, and we'll move you down there. That's fine. So let's move you over there. Keep on sieging. We're going to make sure that we have as much as we can for us, because we're going to take a decent amount. And I'll decide what to give. I'll probably just give like one province to each, which is what I typically do here. All right, you go down there. So yeah, we've been doing some testing. I'm hopeful that the testing will work. That is my current hope. Now what happens here is that we basically run over, for all intents and purposes, no guy. Okay. We'll be able to take a decent amount of territory from them. I'm a little bit annoyed with Golden Horde because I would have liked to take these guys, but that's okay. Remove that right there as quickly as possible, because we want to siege that as before Golden Horde gets a chance to. Now, no guy did get that sieged. Good. Not no guy. Timurids. No. Would it have been better if I sieged it? Sure, but it's not a big deal. Let's get all of my troops over here. Right. Everything's sieged, so now we can just get peace. We will give you and you, so it makes them happy. We're going to take these three. We're going to take this one. We're going to take a decent amount. See? We're not going to take everything we could. You know, we're going to take a little more. I'm a little greedy. We're going to take war rep, and not quite all of their money, but a lot of their money. And, oh, they're not happy with me. Why? How do I drop that? If I give you that? No, it has to be a certain percentage then? Interesting. Interesting. I forgot how this worked. Alright. So yeah, let's see. If I take that and that, give you this. There we go. So I get 3 provinces. You get some. I'll take that one as well. What if I take this one? And that one? Okay, so I get 4. I think it's better to do that. Okay, and then get no money. So this runs them over. And we'll get the war rep just in case. We get basically no aggressive expansion. And no guy is beat up. So Golden Horde is going to grab onto them pretty soon here. Now, what's really interesting is, can I declare war on you? And get either of you in. You're allied to the enemy. Okay. So we can't do that yet. Now, the next thing we need to do is get some cores going. We don't have that much admin power, which is common at this point. And we're going to drop our maintenance as much as possible. And we don't need to recover too much. So yeah, that was the initial plan. Now we'll make you happy with me. And if we did it right, we'll pause this. Let's get another rival going. Golden Horde is going to be our rival. Just to check, if I declare war here, yeah, you don't want either of those. Okay, that's fine. So now we're going to play it a little bit safer. We're going to just sort of absorb that territory that we grabbed. Try not to... I should have taken this earlier. That's okay. We're going to get some rebellions no matter what. States want some territory. Let's give you that. And we'll give you this one. I love this one. I should have burned that one to the ground. What about this one? I can burn that one to the ground later. We'll give you this one. Keep you a little bit sated. Alright, so that was much better for us. We're not in a spot of problem. And we have two allies that are very happy with us. We're going to split this in half so we stop taking attrition. If we look here, diplomacy. We've got one ally who trusts us at 50%. We've gained 2 favors already. The Timurids, we have 1 favor. So, about exactly what we could have hoped for. We're now a little bit more powerful, We have a little bit higher of a force limit. We're actually going to very quickly up what we're going to use our own troops to get up to that force limit. And as we will eventually drop our mercs out to save ourselves some money, but the first thing we want to do is really get everything else going. Now, we have made Uzbek stronger. We've made Timurids stronger. I know that's a problem, long run, because I need that territory, but short run, I needed to survive and make myself stronger so I can potentially deal with this threat. And then what I'll probably do is deal with this threat, hopefully, if we get lucky and everything works, we'll deal with these threats, work our way down here, and then eventually break off with either Uzbek or Timurids. And we'll get there, but it was a first step. It worked reasonably well for us. We'll keep on coring. Didn't take a lot of war, exhaustion. You know, we're going to have some rebels. Rebels are going to be inevitable. We know that for a fact. There should be no... I don't even know. I need to sit in places with potential unrest is what I need to do. I need to watch our unrest to make sure that we don't... if we get close, we don't lose the stability already. Okay, that's fine. I unfortunately can't raise it because I need for this. The admin points for this. So yeah, this is what we wanted to have happen. Mostly. It's interesting that Nogai is actually fighting back against these guys. Who's your ally? Uzbek. Uzbek would come in. Okay, that's fine. So we're at max manpower, which is really good. Or max force limit, which is really good. We're coring things. 2 diplomats free. Now, Crimea, I can often offer an alliance, which I will do here. Again, we're just trying to create a situation where we're too strong for Muscovy. Muscovy doesn't want to, fight us or anything. They're actually not that mad at me, so I'm going to improve a little bit with them, just for the moment. 20k troops is actually better than I've had in a long time. And what's going to be nice is that that's with high autonomy. So as these new provinces drop their autonomy, we will gain some more force limit, and I want that badly. Gained a core province. Nogai is tiny now. So we'll be able to grab likely the rest of Nogai after this, whenever our truce winds up, which is going to be in... Oh, actually, unfortunately, Golden Horde will end 4 years before us. So they're going to be who we want to go after here. And let's see here. Diplomacy, are you my rival? Did I make you my rival? I did. So I can't manage attitude. So Muscovy, diplomacy. I am... Okay, we're going to manage this. We're going to say we're threatened against Muscovy. I don't know if that's going to help me the way I want it to, but I think it will. And then I do need to keep on coring, which we can do. Make that a core. We do still have some rebel factions. That's fine, though. No, not above 50%, so I'm not worried about them yet. Mongolia entering the military alliance with Uzbek. Interesting. We've got all of our diplomats going. We are coring away as fast as we can. Missions are not something I want to do yet. I would like Yalk. I do want to fight against the Golden Horde. I don't know if that's going to be where we do it. That's fine. Muscovy has actually... What war are you in? You're in a war with the Golden Horde. So this is interesting. This might be a time to attack Muscovy. Probably not. It may be a better time. That sucks. Lose stability or go take another loan. We're going to take the loan. I'm not comfortable losing another stability, I don't think. We do have 2 loans then, which is unfortunate. But we can repay the first one. Which is actually what we're going to do. We're going to repay the first one. There we go. And I need to raise my maintenance. Just saw that as soon as the flag came up. So we're going to raise the maintenance, which means we're going to lose money and take another loan. Brilliant. I did well there, let me tell you. It also means that this go look up where these rebels are going to form. Shall we? Okay, so we're going to actually move you, or steps. We're going to move you over because I want to deal with that or be ready for it as best we can. Yeah, this is the disadvantage of the strategy, is that we are going to have some issues sort of managing unrest early. Now, if Golden Horde gets beat back here, the ideal situation is that they break the treaty with Uzbek, which would be perfect. Okay, we are taking attrition, but that's okay, because I know the rebels are going to pop soon. If Muscovy breaks Golden Horde's treaty with Uzbek, then we basically just go in and wipe them. Try to grab as much territory as we can. Deal with the rebel factions as best we can. You know, it's just one of those things that you have to deal with. But luckily, we still have a lot of manpower, right? So that's what we kind of want. All right, we're going to recall that to the map. Let's look to see, military-wise, armies. The other option is to go after Muscovy while they're already in a war. But they've got so many troops, and they have Perm. Like, they've got just a ton. Although Perm's actually doesn't have that many troops. So it'd be a war we could potentially get into. I'm just not sure it's the best one. Versus going after Golden Horde some more, which is more tempting, right? Like, that is a debate that I'm not sure the answer to. We've cored all but one. Now, 20% unrest. That's amazing. Why is the base temp? Don't understand. We'll get there. Yeah, they're just going to run over folks, and we don't have enough troops. If we could... Okay, we dealt with those guys. Now you guys move up to Perm. And hopefully we get there in time. But either way, we should be able to take them out. We won't have too much trouble with our manpower. Let's improve relations with Crimea, since they're an ally as well. Lithuania, you are interpersonal union. We're going to improve relations with Novgorod. The other possibility is to use Novgorod as a way to try to beat up on Muscovy, but we'll see. Recall. I think the answer is going to be beating up on Golden Horde next. Oh, I guessed wrong on where they were going to be. Alright, that's fine. Fixed. Should be a relatively easy fight since we are better than them, but, you know. And then we will split this in half. Move some over here, because I think Perm does have some unrest, yeah. That's fine. And then let's go back to gaining money here. We've cored everything. Perfect. Still have some things we have to deal with as a problem, but it's, you know, as these things go. Golden Horde is getting beat up. Alright, so that really weakened Golden Horde, but they still have the alliance of Uzbek. Ryazan is allied with Muscovy. Interesting. So this is different than how I've seen these things go in the past, to be honest. I was really hoping they'd break the alliance with Uzbek. I actually gave a core down here. Damn. Diplomacy. Let's improve relations down there. See if we can't get that a little bit better. Muscovy is threatened by me. That's fine. Hostile. Do I want to core anything? Probably not yet. Do I want to boost stability? Tempting. Where are these no-guy separatists? They spawn. Uzuzak or Urva. Let's move you down here. For Utva, I guess. Because we're going to have to deal with them sooner rather than later, it looks like. Uzbek's getting beat up by rebels. 5 favors there. 3 favors here. Golden Horde's still a decent size, but let's see what we can do about it. They are who we want. Diplomacy. You're my rival. It's tempting. There's nothing to do something there, but when can I go after Nogai again? 9 years. Fine. We do want to start just like gobbling territory whenever we can. It's going to be our goal here. Do you want to be my vassal? You probably don't, but you're small enough. Wow. Okay. Worth a try. Can I potentially Ottomans? Press the issue. Kassan gains a claim. No. Ah! You want me to go to war with them. Okay, we're going to do that. We're going to actually boost our civility up a little bit, because this is ridiculous. We're also going to boost our maintenance up. Okay, we're back to -1. We're going to take some rebels here. Let's call an end to this episode here. I think it's a good spot. As the first episode goes, this is what we wanted to have happen. We grabbed a bunch of territory. One of our natural rivals is very weakened. So that's somewhere we can deal with. Muscovy is stronger. Muscovy is scary, right? But if we could even potentially ally with these guys, which we're not going to be able to, looks like, you know, we want to... Who's your rival? You're a rival of Muscovy. Almost tempted to rival Muscovy to get the rival of rival bonus to try to, like, really sure up Novgorod here, because that might give it to us, right? 50? I think it's a 50 bonus. Let's see. Maybe we'll try that. We'll debate that. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. New strategy. We'll see if it works. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.